Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So in this video, we are going to talk about one important thing that people are asking about, that about Chrome 1.16 compatibility with Selenium 3 and 4. Although with Selenium 4, I have already prepared a dedicated video, what happened with CFT and everything. But still, if you really want to use Selenium 3, we will see that as well. So if I'm talking about for those people who are having Selenium 3, and for another group of people who are using Selenium 4.x version, but less than Selenium, I'm saying 4.11.0 version. So then what should I do in that case? So recently WebDriver Manager also got released. So WebDriver Manager, the latest version, which is already available in the market, which is actually supporting which is actually supporting the CFT as well. So here I'm talking about if you're using Selenium 3, then you have two choices. First of all, I would highly recommend to use Selenium 4, migrate your Selenium 3 project to Selenium 4, but still you have some limitations or you don't want to do that. The first choice is that you have to download the CFT version, whatever the CFT Chrome driver.exe that you really want to use it here. So from the CFT dashboard, you have to download your Chrome driver. For example, if you're using 1.16, so you have to download 1.16.exe file, right? And then you have to give in your system dot set property method that we were using it all the time. We have to do it here. Second option is that you can start using WebDriver Manager, and then it is again now enabled with the supporting of CFT. It will automatically download. So here I'm writing automatically download Chrome driver.exe, and no need to do any setup here. So it will go and check which browser version that you are using it, and then you are absolutely good to go with that. Okay, no set system.set property, nothing. These are the two options that are available. If you really want to use Selenium 4, but I'm highly recommend to use Selenium, the latest version, that is 4.11.0. So what happened from Selenium 4.6.0, there is one feature they released that is called Selenium Manager. Okay, the Selenium Manager is also implemented by the Bonigarcia. Bonigarcia is the founder of WDM, also the WebDriver Manager. Also, WebDriver Manager is also created by Bonigarcia, and then Selenium Manager is also developed by Bonigarcia. The only difference is that WebDriver Manager is a separate library. Selenium Manager is the inbuilt library in Selenium 4, but it is available from the Selenium 4.6.0 onwards. That's why we are using Selenium 4.11.0. So this is also automatically download Chrome driver versions from the CFT. Okay, so from CFT, it will download it. So if you are using Selenium 4, but less than a 4.6.0 version, then please start using 4.11.0. And from 4.11.0 onwards, it will download from where? From the CFT dashboard. Okay, from the CSV dashboard, these are some endpoints are available. It will download your Chrome driver.exe, everything from there. Same thing, WDM latest version also exactly doing the same thing now. Okay. Another thing is that can we use Selenium Manager with Selenium 3? Is this available? No, that is not applicable here. That's why it will not do the auto management. That's why you have to download or use a separate dependency like WebDriver Manager separately here. Perfect. So this is the thing. Now, what we will do, we will go to Eclipse. Here you can see one project that I have already created, and this is my pom.xml file. I'm deliberately using 3.14.59. You can see all the jars for Selenium 3 only. And then this is my test. And in my browser, I'm having Chrome, let's see, 1.16 version. You can see this is my Chrome browser, and you open my About Chrome. This is my 1.16 version that I'm using it. It means my regular browser version is 1.16 in my laptop. So the first choice is that this is the system property. And first you have to download the Chrome driver.exe from the CFT dashboard. So that's what the CFT dashboard, or you can say endpoint URLs. By using that, you have to download manually. I'm not using any WebDriver Manager here. We will use it also, but first use case is that do it like this. So in that case, what I'll do, I simply open a new tab and you simply write download Chrome driver and driver for Chrome. You can see if you're using Chrome 1.15 or later, newer, please consult the CFT dashboard. CFT means Chrome for Testing Availability Dashboard. And this is the dashboard. It looks like this. Okay. And here you can see stable, upcoming, beta, dev, everything. You can use it. So my current stable version is 1.16 in my system. So here, these are the download endpoint URLs are available. So these URLs are called endpoint URLs. Okay. And then in that case, we have to go with the operating system. Let's see, in my case, I'm using Mac. In your case, if you're using Linux or Windows or any other thing, you can download it from here. So here I'm going to download this one, copy this, status code will be 200, but I can just copy and I can directly download from my browser. You don't need any authentication, nothing. Make sure that, okay, you're not running behind any proxy. Check with your internet connection. Make sure that, okay, you are having the connectivity and everything. Then only you can download this here. Okay. Then you can see in my downloads folder, if I quickly go there in my downloads folder, let's see date added for today, which is got added here, Chrome driver, zip file, it will give it to you. I'll open this zip file and here it will give you one folder and then you can see Chrome driver.exe is here. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I can keep this Chrome driver.exe in my Eclipse project also, or in some other C drive, D drive, anywhere. It really doesn't matter. I'll do one thing. I'll just copy this. Let's see, I generally put it in my documents folder, and then I'm going to create a new folder here. And let's see, here I'm writing, these are my Selenium drivers. And under the Selenium drivers, I'm going to paste it here. If you really want to open that, you can open it. This is the Unix executable file in the Mac machine. It says that, okay, it cannot be opened because it's coming from the unidentified developer. It could be a virus also or any malware also. So in that case, we have to give a permission first time. In Windows, you don't need to give any permission. So I quickly give the permission. Go to my Mac system settings, and then let's go to the privacy and the security. And here you have to scroll down and you can see that Chrome driver was blocked. So please open anyway. So I'll just click on open anyway, use my password here, my system password, and then done. And it's saying you want to open. Okay, let's open that. Once you open it, you can see that Chrome driver.exe. This is the server got started here, and you can see Chrome driver started successfully. You don't need to manually open it. This is just to show you that this is the command line .exe file is getting executed. It says, okay, Chrome driver 116. So if you're using 116 browser, Chrome browser version, you have to use Chrome driver.exe 116 over here. I want to terminate that, press Ctrl C and terminate that from there. One more thing that, okay, what if tomorrow you are running it and suddenly you're getting some exception that, okay, some old exe version is already running in your system. So I would highly recommend you go to your task manager or activity monitor in your laptop in your system, and then kill all the processes which are running with Chrome driver.exe. So see, I'm searching for if I'm having any Chrome driver. So you can see so many Chrome driver processes are running here, right? So I'll do one thing, press Ctrl A and force quit, or just kill all these Chrome driver.exes which are already running in my system. So first of all, that you have to do it. Okay. And now again, it's blank. Perfect. So now again, come back to Eclipse. What should I do? We have to set the system property. How will you set the system property? Same thing. Here I'm using system.setProperty method, and the key, always remember, in single double quote, we have to write everything in small letter, WebDriver.Chrome.driver. And what is the value? The value is the path of that exe that you have downloaded. So this is the path of the exe. Right click on it, go to get info, just copy the exact path, copy this, and then you simple paste it here like that. Okay, and put a semicolon. And under Selenium drivers, you have to write the file name also. So my file name is Chrome driver. But remember, if you're using Windows machine, you have to write .exe. And instead of one // you have to write 2 / everywhere like this. I'm using Mac machine, so here I'm using only one single // and in Mac machine, you don't need to write any .exe. That's the only difference. In Windows machine, you have to write .exe. Okay. So here we have given that, okay, please start the Chrome driver server. That is which one we have downloaded, 116.exe we have downloaded, and my browser version is also 116, my Chrome browser version. So both are compatible. Then launch google.com. And after that, whatever you want to do, let's see, I really quickly want to do something, driver.get title here, and then just simple close the browser after that, if you really want to do it. I don't want to close it, but let's run it and let's see what happens. So run as Java application. So here I'm using Selenium 3, which is launching 116.exe. I mean 116.exe using it and launching my Chrome 116 here. You can check it about Google Chrome, which is 116 here. Perfect. That is the first thing. Second thing is that, okay, so that is the first use case that we have given. Second thing, I don't want to use system.set property. I don't want to dependent on unnecessary download every time. Can I use WebDriver Manager, the Bonigarcia? Yes, we can use it. So here I'm writing Bonigarcia, a WebDriver Manager, which is also called WDM. I can use it here. So in that case, what should I do? Bonigarcia also recently released. So just simple go to browser and then you try WebDriver Manager and go to their official documentation. So see, this is the official documentation and recently got updated. And just search for CFT. See, I'm searching for CFT here. You can see support for Chrome 1.15 onwards. We are using 1.16 now. The Chrome driver team has stopped publishing the Chrome driver releases and metadata using their traditional Chrome driver download repository. Exactly, because they have released this new CFT dashboard now. That's why they have seen this way. As of Chrome driver 1.15, the Chrome driver releases can only be discovered programmatically using the Chrome driver CFT JSON endpoints. JSON endpoint means these URLs they are talking about. Exactly same thing done by Selenium Manager also. But now Bonigarcia WebDriver Manager is also supporting that. This change is very relevant to the WebDriver Manager since as of Chrome 1.15 and 1.16, Chrome driver cannot manage automatically by WebDriver Manager. Why? Because earlier WebDriver Manager was pointing to the old traditional Chrome driver download repository, but now this repository is gone. Gone means 1.15, 1.16 is not available here. So that's why WebDriver Manager is also taking the .exe files from the CFT JSON endpoint. So it's calling these URLs internally, download the .exe file somewhere in the cache folder, and then that's it. That's why it's saying, therefore, the older version of WebDriver Manager, if you are using it, that's why you are getting, I'm getting a lot of messages that, okay, I told you in the comment section also in the previous videos that don't use WebDriver Manager, the old version, because it's still not pointing to the latest CFT endpoints, and you will start getting error, something like this. HTTP 404 executing latest release, or could not start a new session because this version of Chrome driver only supports Chrome 1.14 or 1.11 or something like that. Why? Because it could not download the respective Chrome driver.exe from the CFT because it was not supported in the old version of WebDriver Manager. That's why they are saying that WebDriver Manager 5.4 plus implement the support for CFT. Now it's officially announced. Therefore, the solution is to this problem is to bump up the WebDriver Manager to the latest 5.52 version here. Also, to ensure that the wrong version has not been cached in the resolution cache. So you can just simply use this once, at least once, and then if any, let's see, any chrome.exe which is running internally just be terminated from the activity manager or from the task manager, and say programmatically also, you can clear it from the cache. Okay. So what we will do, we will open browser and open a new tab and you simple write WebDriver Manager Maven dependency. We will see that. And here you can see the Bonigarcia recently released, I think just 2 days back only it got released here. So you simple see that on 25th August and today it's 28. So just simple go to 5.5.2 and just take this one. Take this dependency, copy this, go back to your Eclipse and go back to your POM file and just add this external dependency, press Ctrl Shift F for the formatting and save it. And you can see now WebDriver Manager is also available in your project. Okay, all the WebDriver Manager got added here. You can see that. Okay, we made some changes in the POM. So just update the Maven project once and click on OK. And now it's good to go. Now again, go back to your test code and see I'm not writing any system.set property. Now this WebDriver Manager will take care of the binary, the .exe file, it will download it automatically. Okay. So I'm writing it that here for our reference, I'm saying it will automatically download the Chrome driver .exe from the CFT dashboard URL. Okay. So what we have to do, we don't need to set up any system.set property. What we just need to do, we just need to use WebDriver Manager. Okay. Here, see this WebDriver Manager dot the regular code that we always write, Chrome driver dot setup here, and that's it. So this line will automatically download the .exe file. Okay, I'm running it now and let's see, is it really launching the browser or it's giving me the exception or not. So I'll open this and quickly it says that, yeah, Chrome driver is started and this is 1.16 here and you can check about Google Chrome And yeah, absolutely working fine here without any problem. Okay, so this problem resolved with the Selenium 3 also. WebDriver Manager is still helping us a lot. Perfect. Now, another thing is if we are using, see this carefully, if we are using Selenium 4 now, that also we will see that. So third scenario that I'm going to talk about, that Selenium 4.11.0. So the question is, do we really need WebDriver Manager now? Because exactly same thing will be done by Selenium Manager, right, in Selenium 4. So here I'm talking about that we are already having the Selenium Manager. Do we really need the WebDriver Manager? So in that case, Selenium Manager is already there, then you don't need, okay, so you don't need WebDriver Manager. If you want to use it, you can use it, but still, I would advise you don't use WebDriver Manager. Why? Because Selenium 4.110 already having this feature, Selenium Manager. This also will automatically download the Chrome driver.exe from here. So who will do that? Selenium Manager will download it. So here I'm writing SM. SM means Selenium Manager will automatically download the respective Chrome driver exe from the dashboard, from the CFT dashboard. So let's do that. So I'll do one thing first, that I'm going to comment this WebDriver Manager. I don't want to use it. Remove this. And then I'm going to upgrade it to 4.11.0. This one here. And then again save it. Okay, so you can see that now the Selenium Java version, Selenium 4.11.0. Let me comment it out this line, because now we are not using WebDriver Manager. Okay, and I'm not using any system.set property. Selenium Manager is inbuilt in Selenium 4.11.0. The moment it writes this line, it will automatically go and check which browser version that you are having it in your system, 116, and then it will start downloading Chrome driver.exe 116.exe version, and then it will open the browser for us. Let's quickly do it. Run as Java application. Okay, so here you can see that, yeah, absolutely working fine. It's not giving me any exception on the console, also printing the Google title on the page. I mean, on the console, and then on the page, Google is getting printed. I mean, Google is getting launched. And you can see that this is also about Chrome, that 116 is still available here. Perfect. So this is absolutely working fine with Selenium 4. Then I'll do one thing, that, as I mentioned here also, that this Selenium Manager feature got released in 4.6.0. So if you are already having, let's see, 4.2.0 or 4.5.0, or I would say 4.6.0, less than 4.6.0 that you are using it, for example, okay, this one. So this is in your project. If you are using this, then obviously Selenium Manager is not available in this particular project, because in less than 4.6.0, you are not having it. For example, let's see if I'm having a 4.5.0, then in that case, what should I do? Then in that case, you can still use the WebDriver Manager. So I would advise you, if you don't want to use it 4.11.0, which is highly recommended, you should have always use it. If you're not doing it unnecessary, you are not upgrading it, then there is no point of using 4.6 or 4.50 or 4.40, right? So better you upgrade it to 4.11.0, because there are no major changes happened. And if you really want to use, still you want to use 4.5.0, you can still use this WebDriver, this 5.2 that we have added here, this one, 5.2.2, 552 actually. Okay, this one you have to add it here. So then this WebDriver Manager will take care of the automatic download, Chrome driver and exe file, everything, it will take care of it. Okay, so why do get into unnecessary these things? So better you just use it, the latest version where Selenium Manager is already there, and then start using it. See, for example, if I'm downgrading my Selenium to 5. Let's see, 4.2.0, same thing will be applied for other uh, languages also. So let's see 4.2.0 that I'm using it. Here you can see this one. Then here I'm not giving any system set property. I'm not using any WebDriver Manager. Will it take care of everything automatically? Let's see. So I'm running it again. And when you run it, see, it's actually, first of all, 4.2.0 is available. Browser is not getting launched. And if you see the console output, same error. Illegal state exception. The path to the driver has to be set with the system.set property. So still you want to use it, then you have to enable the system.set property here. So why do you write this line? Tomorrow, if 117 is available, are you going to download 117.exe one more time? So this, avoid this manual step here. If you are using Bonigarcia, start using WebDriverManager. If you are using the latest version of Selenium, like 11.0, 4.11.0, then you better manage with the Selenium manager. It will take care of it automatically. Okay, so see this once again, I'm making it to 110 only. That is the best way of using Selenium now. And then when you set up, you can say 4.11.0 is available. Always try to update the project whenever you make any changes in the form.xml file. So update the project here and then see no system dependent property, no WebDriver manager. And then I'm still using one single dependency of latest version Selenium Java and running it now. So when you run it again quickly, it's giving you absolutely correct things. Okay, google.com launched perfectly. Okay, I hope this is clear now. So that's all for this video, guys. Please share this video with others and let me know in case of any issues. If still you're facing any issue, please write it in the comment section. Configure it properly and learn the things properly. People are having a lot of misconceptions about it and they have no idea how exactly these things are working over here. Okay, so try to learn the different combinations. What are the new updates are there in the market from the Selenium side, from the WebDriver Manager side? Read about their official documentation and everything. Then you will have the clear picture about what is happening with the latest version and new things in Selenium. Thank you so much, guys.